Welcome everyone. This is a live stream of Fusion 360. I want to make some changes to this model. I watched a video from Autodesk that was delivered by email, and it showed some neat things could be done in direct modeling. Some of the things I was doing in the last revision of this, I'm in the middle of trying to get a tweet out. So you can grab a face and you can modify it using the move copy command. I wasn't aware of it. It was actually a neat feature. Going on here. All right, I'm just grabbing this link and I'm going to tweet this out. So thanks for joining. If you're joining now, I'm going to get started in a minute here. All right, so the Lake Worth crap. Waste so much time making corrections. So if I were to tweet this, it would be lice stream, which is, you want it to be live stream. All right, so we're ready. So first question is, can everybody see me? And it looks like something's messed up, and I'm not sure. So what could be wrong? What's our stream output? Here. Yeah, we should be good. What's the issue? Why don't I see it? See what's showing on the live dashboard? Looks like it's working. So let me know if it's working or not, everyone. I'll pop this chat out here. Wish it had a stay on top feature. That would be neat. All right, so I have this battery cover. This is a yep, makes that full screen. So this battery cover is what I designed in the past streams, printed it. Literally, I could just pull it off like that. You can see that's the design, just like you were seeing in Fusion 360. So what I want to do is I want to clean up this area right here. I just want to try to make this as perfect as I can get it, and I want it to meet that area right there. So it's going to be at an angle, and then there's this piece right here, this little bump out. I want to carry that through also to the same angle. So I'm not going to sit here and measure the angle, but I will measure the distance of these two things and try to eye it up as best I can using my calipers. For the calipers, I'll put it in millimeter. Calipers part. And I'm going to measure the inside distance here. Bottom. I got 8, so I'll just call that 8. Top here. Measure what I'm getting there. Looks like it's 16. Probably call that 16. So we're going to make two measurements, 8 and 16. So we're going to come up 8 from here. On command, I could hit P. Does a projection. Not doing anything. Okay. So that right there I want to come up 8. I'm going to draw a line. Come up straight 90 degrees, and we'll go 8 millimeters. And I'm going to create another line. This point here. And we'll do this 16 millimeters. So these 2 points are what I'm going to use for reference. And the cool thing with this is what I learned in the live stream. So I'm going to do a move copy. I'm going to choose. Let me get out of this mode. Stop sketch. So now I'm going to do move copy. Instead of bodies, I'm going to choose faces. Oh, you're not seeing that dialogue. Let me do it again. Right click in white space, move copy, drag this dialogue up here. Faces. Now the faces I'm going to choose are here, here, so 2 faces. And I'm going to try a point. I'm going to go from point to point. So I'm going to choose this point and that point. And that is what's so awesome. It literally just pulled that whole model along this whole geometry, just pulled it up exactly to where I wanted it to go. Saves a ton of time. All right, then I want to rotate. So I'm going to do another move copy. I have faces selected. I'm going to select the 2 faces. Now I'm going to do a rotate. I want to rotate on this axis. And I want to rotate down to there. But how do I rotate exactly to that point? I'm not seeing exactly how to get it there. So I would like to rotate it along that axis and get it to come to this point, but that's not happening. Point to position, yeah, probably not going to work. But I'll go with this. It's less than the value that I want it to be. It's acceptable for now. I'll work on that later. I'll hit OK. I also want this face to come up to that point, and the face on the other side. Not working on it, so I'm going to zoom out this way, rotate the model here, right click, move, faces are selected. I'll select that face and that face. And now I want to translate that from point to point also. Sorry, I'm just trying to get orientation here. I want to move that from point to point, and from this point to that point. So that makes it flush. Next thing. One quick little thing I want to try. What happens if I hit? Okay, nothing happened. All right, so I want to make this face now move. Select that face. I'll do a rotate on the face on this axis. And then it snapped into place. So now we have those 2 right there. That's the look I'm going for. I'll hit OK. And we could do the same thing on the other side. I could have selected these 2 together and that would have happened at the same time. All right, move copy. We'll select the face. Now I want to rotate. And I want to select the axes. And it should snap. There we go. Now that's one solid piece there. Next thing I want to do is, this saves on material when I'm printing, but I just want this to look cool, so I'm going to drag this all the way up. Same thing, move, select face, remove I'm going to do. I'm just going to pull this up. So I'm satisfied. I'm eyeing it up. I would like to pull it directly to a point there. I'm going to hit cancel. And now I'm going to draw a line. See? So now I'm going to draw a line from line tool, draw from this point to here, and select that, and we'll turn this into construction, and we'll do the same thing on this side. Point here, right to there, and construction. All right, so now I have a reference point in both of these places. So now I can stop sketch. And I'll choose the move command again. Faces are selected. So let's select that face, that face. And now I'm going to do point to point. And we'll come from this point to that point. There we go. Now we have, but now we have a problem. The problem is that our geometry cut through that. So it's doing what it's supposed to do, but right here, this is really thin. This print, that is a weak point on this. And I really want this to be 3 millimeters thick. I have to figure out how to get around it. I'm going to hit, I'll hit OK on this. Oh, look at that. It fixed it. That is awesome. It actually merged the two. It didn't cut into it. It brought it right to it, met it, and now they're one piece. So that's one in there, right there. So there's going to be support material in there. That's going to be tough to get out. But that's the way it is. So now, what we have is we extended that 8 millimeters for the bottom part and 16 millimeters for the top. Now let me double check the measurements. I always say measure 3 times. And so I got close to 8. And I have be tight. I got close to 16, so this might work. This could work just perfectly. So that'll look nice when it's done. So I'm gonna go ahead and slice that up. Let's save this as a new revision. You know what I want? I want my logo. I want my "You Do It" in there. Let's see if we can get that in there. Do a little little embossing in there. Let's project. Where do we want to project? I would like to. I don't know if I can do that. If I can delete those two to join them. Let's project. And sketch text. Select a decent font. Something that's not too complicated. It's going to come out like crap when I print it. Too tight. I might have to go with Arial. And it's simple. And then I'll see if I can center this. Know if that's so now the thing with this is by embossing the logo in there, you'll see the logo embossed right in here just a little bit. I'll bring it down like a half a millimeter. Shouldn't really do a half. I should do, since it's 0.2 millimeters, I'll do maybe 0.4 millimeters down. And you'll see it on this part. So if you screw it, because I have this indentation here for a screw hole. If you screw it onto a wall, this will you'll see the logo. And we can actually make that larger. Might edit that. Edit 10 millimeters. Let's go with 20 maybe. 15. That's the height. That's why. Right, now let's see if I can cut into the face there. Stop sketch. You can pull this up. Now modify, create extrude, and we'll go downward 0.4. Oh, not what I wanted. I want it to go the other way. Negative 0.4. Here we go. That's cool. All right, so I'm going to save this. And then pretty print. I think the whole model is selected. We'll have to check it out when I'm slicing it. I'm gonna go in rigid, cover. It's gonna be version 7. And we'll start up slicer. And we'll rotate around y-axis, -90. Range. Bring up some octoprint. Octoprint. Print settings. I think I set to. I think it was 10% still. Then we want to do some support. Give that a slice. We'll take a look at the preview, see what that looks like. I think I'll be able to get out that support material. Doesn't look horrible. Oh yeah, it looks clean though. Like the way the logo came out. All right, well, export. Take a look at the layers. Yeah, good deal. All right, back to Octoprint. We're going to load it up. Going to 3D printing and rigid. All right, so this is version 7. Alright, we're loaded up. Now let's get some preheating going on. Hey bud, what's up? Streaming?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll do it after I'm done the live stream. Okay.
And how can random cut?
I thought it was supposed to be delivered. I thought it was due on Thursday. Oh, what do you mean cut? Cut what?
So like you have too many. When I said you could go over, apparently like you can go over, but like I don't know how to finish the rest of it. Like we're just doing like the 87, which is what you're saying.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
like,
he can cut it, but he has to probably use a Dremel or something. You're not going to be able to cut it with like a pair of diagonals or anything, I think it'll just ruin the part. No, that stuff won't cut with a knife. You think you're going to be able to cut that with a knife? Right. Right.
So then we'll just leave it blank.
I would maybe, is that going to be considered incomplete if you don't finish it? Sure.
It'll be fine because the minimum 87.
Okay.
And he did 87.
Okay. All right. Good enough. All right. That was my son. He was talking about a school project. So I'm gonna go ahead and print. Probably done. Warm up looks like. Yep, we're good. Three hours of print time. Not bad. There we go. Things are printing. Alright, so thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you like this. So this will be an improvement on the print here. And I'll cover this in a wrap-up video where I discuss everything that went on to create this. And I'm going to print these out for Christmas gifts. Alright, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment on one of my other videos. Make sure you look at the video where I did crown molding around the music studio and check out my CNC work.